harrowing allegations against you. But first, let me ask you this question. What do you understand by the term cult?
Nothing. You see, in Sesotho we don't even have it. In Evaton we don't have it. I don't understand cult. You see, I don't even know what does that actually mean. I don't have a meaning of that.
What's the significance of the use of red oil and water in the church?
Well, you look into the Bible, those were the church practices from old. So we are doing exactly what is in the Bible.
But what is the significance in the church?
You can use it for different things. Number one, you can use it for the anointing of the people when you consecrate people, or for the people that are sick. Yes.
Have you ever sexually abused any congregant in your church?
No.
What would you like to say to these allegations?
I would like to say to the community listening to me right now that all these sexual allegations that I had, they are still sub judice. So I don't want to divulge on that now.
Then what is with this thing of hugging and squeezing me like python, inhaling me?
Yeah, you know what? I think it will be the best thing. I'll be if I can be given an opportunity, I'll go to CRL Commission so she can demonstrate the inhaling. I want to be inhaled too, so that I can go and see how do you inhale a human being and throw him and do whatever she said. It's a practice of Christian just to hug people, but in a very good manner. I can give you a hug, I can give her a hug, but to squeeze me like a python, I don't know what does that supposed to mean. And to inhale me, it's news to me.
Do you hypnotize?
You see, hypnotism is something that we don't know. You see that? But all what I can tell you, the one that I follow, you know, when he used to cast out demons, sometimes people will fall and demons will speak or fume and do that. So, and me, I took the same Bible and practiced that which is there. Then I started seeing those things happening. But now if you hypnotize the people, I think you have to go and learn how to do that. I did not go to school for that. I just preached the word. And then when we prayed for the people, I saw those things happening, not because I have planned or designed them to be there.
People you pray for do fall?
Yeah, they do fall. Some of them, not all of them. Yes, that does happen.
Then your former colleague, or should I say leader in the church, Solibo Pedi, is saying that you wake up after falling and then it's done with you.
What is being done?
When suggesting that the sexual abuse would have happened.
No, you see, that is what they've designed themselves. Let me just say something to you with the black church. The black church is always associated with those things. I will tell you. Have you ever seen any successful black man who's been celebrated without being accused of certain things? No, I know that you have to ask me, not me asking you. Any success of a black person, always there's a suspicion with it. Now, on the north side of Johannesburg, I used to visit that place. It's a church there. It's called Rhema Church. The church has grown, but nobody has ever associated that with cult. And why is becoming a cult when it's a black person? What is wrong with the color of our skin?
So many of the churches in South Africa, or even including your church as well, we see underprivileged people attending the churches. And of course, this is part of the gospel, I have to say. It doesn't discriminate, right? But from what we heard is that there is how you define the so-called RDP, which is the Reconstruction Development Plan by the government, Reduce it deep in poverty. Is that how you actually define it?
No. That it was just, when you add just a cherry on the, what you call, to say that, in fact, all what I wanted to instill in the minds of the people is that you don't stay in that little thing that they're giving to you. You have been given an opportunity to expand, to extend the little thing that you have. Don't have the RDP mentality in your house. I didn't say those houses, I said don't have the RDP mentality. Now this I said RDP mentality, me. I said this is a reduce deep in poverty. Don't have that mentality. Change your mentality. That's what I said.
But isn't that mocking the poor?
No, sir, it's not mocking. Mocking who? Who is the poor? Where do I come from?
I don't know.
You don't know? I come from Evaton, bro. I'm a product of this thing. I'm not from heaven. So we cannot, listen, we are in the new democracy. I cannot sit here and wait for Mandela to rise from the dead to come and create jobs for me. I need to use my own brain. I need to use that's what I said to my people, because I was motivating them, not mocking them.
So you were not turning them into a laughing stock?
No, I don't turn people to a laughing stock. So the people who told you are now angry, the angry folks who left. If you were to ask me of each and every individual, I will tell you why. You see that? So now, when they are outside, then those things which we used to laugh about it is, guys, this thing is RDP mentality, change it. Now it has turned to, they use it now as if it was a mockery. It was never a mockery.
So, you are again accused of exploiting the members of your church financially, threatening them if they don't give, they're not going to be successful, they're not going to get healed, there's not going to be any prosperity. What would you like to say about that?
No, they're just telling Hamas. Our giving is divided into three. Okay. This runs the church. This one runs the outreach programs. And these ones were for the buildings. That's how they run. Now, in the outreach program, that's when we take children to school, feeding the hungry and all that. Those whom you said, I said I was mocking them. How can I mock what I feed? And still go out there and work and make sure that these people are being fed. These children have gone to school. And right there, still build the people houses. That's what this ministry is doing. I don't threaten you to give. People, they give willingly. Right now in the social media, I can even show you the very same people that you are talking about, where they were thanking God for giving and God gave them what, and this and that. Now, let me ask you a question. Maybe I ask that person there. When a white man and the white church grow and build big and beautiful churches, it is God who's blessing. When it comes to a black man, he manipulates, threatens people to kill them. How can I come and just threaten to kill you for giving me money? Come on, use your cop. How can that be in this country? Threatening to kill you for giving me your own money. It is your choice. If you give, it's your choice. If you don't give, it's your choice. Why should I kill you for doing that? Let me tell you something that you might not know. I'm employed by the church. I'm paid by the church. I pay the tithe. I do whatever everybody does here, I also do. South Africa has got a culture. If you say a person, they will rise up to destroy that person. Now here is Musoma and his colleagues decided to do this publicly. I don't say they should not do it, but not the way they did it. The way they plan it that should be a bloodbath in the country. This commission did this country injustice because they cannot repair what they've done to this community. And already some of our members have received the threats Some of them now are going to divorce court as we speak. Because how are you going to feel if you hear that I've slept with your wife? Are you going to still trust your wife? And your children are zombies, knowing that they come from your loins. How is the perception outside there about the family, this church? The aim of CRL Commission to publicize this to nations of the world. It was to destroy me, my family, and this church and their families and their children. But I don't know, maybe their mandate is to let us expose them to danger and death, you see, so that they can achieve what they want.
Are you going to honor their invitation?
Only if they will allow me to come, then I will be there. Only if I can be offered that opportunity. If they don't, they are not going to treat me like they've treated me before. Like I said to you, before the mess this that you see, I approached them to come and mediate. They did not come. I can give you the proofs.
Well, the Commission has extended an invitation to Zondo to appear before it. A date is yet to be finalized. That's my colleague Maageketla Mohlabe in conversation with Bishop Stephen Zondo. Let's take a look at your sports.